Welcome everybody. My name is Mr. Converse and I'm going to be your instructor for the next 10 weeks for ANA101N. And what I wanted to show you were some of the components that are going to be on the website and how the course is going to be laid out. Um, you'll go into your Brightspace and log in, and you'll click on the course link, and any announcements will be posted in this tab. There are some available resources, and you can see here um, upcoming events for the course. Okay, so you can use this as something to use in addition to the syllabus to know when assignments are due. Okay, you can see the due date calendar here, and if we go to October, all right, you can click on particular days that are highlighted with dots, and you can see um, in that calendar what is due when. Okay, and then by clicking on those links, it'll actually take you to those assignments and you can complete them. Okay, so that's an important way to be able to navigate through the course itself. But what I wanted to show you is what's located in the content. And if you go to content and start with getting started, okay, what I've done is I've arranged the items in the order I want you to view them. First thing is a little bit about myself. You'll want to read that material if you're interested. And then the next thing you'll want to do is download the syllabus and read it. So what will happen when you click on this is it'll download it, if you're in Firefox, onto your computer, okay, and then you can open the syllabus, and you'll need to use Adobe Acrobat Reader to do that. And what you'll see is the layout of the course and what's due when. That's the course title, 40 lecture hours, 20 outside hours, total of 40 contact hours. The text shown here, you can use the workbook, although I don't require it, and there is also an access card for Elsevier resources, but you should be able to access everything in this course the way I've set it up directly. Course description is just an introduction to the structure and function of the human body, and we'll be covering all the body systems with the exception of the reproductive system, and we won't be touching on pathology or microbiology or metabolism. Okay, this is an online course, so participation in an online course is a little different. You have to post an assignment that carries a point value with it. Okay, so that'll either be making a discussion board post, or submitting a quiz, or submitting an exam before Thursday of that week at 11:59 p.m. So that's right before midnight. The assignments are going to be available beginning that Monday and ending the following Sunday. Okay, except for the quizzes, which are due 11:59 that Thursday. Okay, and these are short self-assessment quizzes that are designed to see how well you've comprehended the material presented in the chapter. Okay, course objective: understand the anatomy and physiology of the human body. You're going to have reading assignments, review questions, which will be in your discussion topics, and you can use any resource that's reputable. Okay, so online library, a reputable database, or journal article. You can see the grading scale here. 70 to 79% is the last passing tier. If you are under 70%, you're considered in the failing range. Okay, There will be no rounding of grades, and the breakdown is here. 70% are your weekly exams, 10% are your quizzes, 5% are your discussion board posts, and 15% is your final. Okay. Required level of performance. We expect that you attend the online class every week by, again, submitting assignments, participating in discussion boards, submitting a graded assessment. Okay. You obviously want to be paid up, all right, and you have to meet all these other criteria. Okay. Online students are expected to participate in each online course. The way you do this is to make a substantial and relevant initial posting in a discussion forum by 11:59 the Thursday of that week, to respond to 2 other students' posts by 11:59 of Sunday of that week, or submitting an assignment such as a quiz or an exam, okay, or some other graded activity. Okay. Incompletes. Really, we're going to try to avoid incompletes if we can at all do that. All right. Grades of incomplete and arrangements for completion have to be improved by me prior to the end of the course, and I have to touch base with the Director of Online Education. We have to accomplish completion of the course by the end of the drop-add week of the subsequent quarter, or the grade will revert to an F. Makeups. Makeup work is at my discretion. Since this is an online course, the only acceptable reason for not making a due date on an assignment is a problem with your internet connection or your computer. All right. So, in the event that you anticipate such a problem, remember that your local public library offers free access to the internet through computers that are available during their business hours in the event that your home system shuts down. Okay. The other thing that I highly recommend when using your computer to access this course is that you try to utilize the browser Firefox, the latest version. It's a free app because that results in the fewest problems when working with the material that's posted on Brightspace. Okay. If you submit work after the due date and it's not the result of a problem with your connectivity, okay, then it will not be accepted and it'll go as a 0. Okay. Online testing. The assignments are going to be made available the Monday morning of that week. They'll all be open. The self-assessment quizzes will close at 11:59 that Thursday, and the remaining assignments will close at 11:59 that Sunday. Okay. The timed assessments are going to be the quizzes and the tests. You get 2 hours for those. Okay. So once you sit down and open that sucker up, you got to finish it. Okay. You can't pause and come back. All right. You have to do it all in one shot, and then you have to make your submission. That's one of the reasons why we want you to study all the available material before you make your attempt. Okay. The final exam will be given during the final exam week. It is also a timed assessment, 2 hours. It is comprehensive. Okay. If you don't take the final exam within the designated time period for that week, then you're going to receive a 0 for the final exam. Okay. Academic integrity. Okay. Basically, we don't want you cheating. All right. Cheating would be utilizing study aids during an exam or a quiz. That's one of the reasons that they're timed, in order to limit the likelihood that you can do that. And we discourage the lifting of material from published sources without giving full credit. Okay, so we don't want you, for instance, in a writing assignment or in a response to a discussion question, um, to utilize material lifted from another source without indicating where you got it. All right. You can see what the penalties are. Okay. Code of conduct listed as well. Okay. Cell phones. If you're if you're taking an online assessment, we want you to leave any cell phones, any smart devices in a separate room or in your purse, okay, but not to use them during the exam or the quiz. All right, and again, this is why the quizzes and the exams are timed. Okay. Um, Food and drink. Obviously, you're going to be doing most of this from your home, so that's obviously up to you. If you were taking this in a classroom, there would be no food or drink allowed in the classroom, only in break areas. Okay. Again, entering and exiting the classroom for online students. Again, the the policy of attendance is the result of your submissions of assignments. Okay. And then down here you can see what we're doing and when we're doing it. All right. We begin the first week with chapters 1, 2, and 3. Okay. There is an assignment, 11:59 Thursday. We want an icebreaker discussion post in the Getting Started to be submitted to the website. And then beginning with week 2, okay, you have discussion posts for chapters 1, 2, and 3 from the previous week. And then you have quizzes on chapters 1, 2, and 3 from the previous week. And then exams on chapters 1, 2, and 3 that are going to be due by 11:59 that Sunday. You can submit them by Thursday in order to qualify as having attended the course. Okay. The other thing that you want to do, all right, is there is an assignment. Okay. If you go into our course, you can see in the content area under Getting Started a syllabus acknowledgement assignment. So this is sort of how you do assignments here. You click on that and you would go to the assignment, right? And what we want to do is view this as a learner. So we'll go to the assignment and then we'll preview it so that you can see what it looks like. Okay. And then we can go here. Let's see. These are submissions. All right. We're going to go back. All right, and we're going to go back to Getting Started. And see here. We want to view this as a learner. All right. Go here. Let's go to the assignment. Assignments in the assignment tool. Okay, and see here. I'm going to edit the assignment. Hush. Go down here. Well, when you access the assignment, okay, what you're going to see is this PDF file, okay, and when you download this PDF file by clicking on it, all right, it'll download to your computer. You can open it up, okay, and what you'll see is an acknowledgement form. Okay? You click on the file opens up. You fill in your name here, just type it in. Okay. And it'll automatically put your printed name in the other file. You fill in the date, okay. And then you can add a signature by clicking in the signature box. And if you're using Adobe, it'll ask you to create a signature. I already have a signature on file. Okay. Well, you sign it. It's a required field. And then you can save the file. All right. And then you just upload this, and then I know you've read the syllabus and you understand the information. Okay. So you need Adobe Acrobat Reader to do this, and that's available at www.adobe.com. You can get there using the link shown here. Okay. All right. So now, if we go back to content, okay, getting started, here is our discussion forum. Okay. You can go to the discussion forum and you can post some information about yourself. Okay. Include a picture if you want to. And those posts will be scored, and that'll be part of your grade. Okay. And then in week 1, okay, we have review material. All right. So what you'll do in week 1 is you'll hit the learning objectives and activities, and what we have listed are the objectives for each chapter. Okay, what you should understand after you finish watching the podcast and taking notes, and then the activities and when they're due. Okay, so you need to watch the podcast. You need to make your self-assessment quiz submission by Thursday 11:59. Make your discussion board initial post by 11:59. That's on Thursday, and any subsequent posts by Sunday. Okay, and then take the exam by Sunday 11:59. Okay, for chapter 2, it's the same setup. Okay, watch the podcast and then take notes on the PDF provided. Take the self-assessment quiz by Thursday 11:59, and make the first discussion board post by Thursday 11:59, and then take the chemistry exam by Sunday 11:59. And then chapter 3, same idea. Watch the chapter 3 podcast, take notes on the PDF, take the quiz on cells by Thursday 11:59 p.m., make the discussion board post in the cells discussion board by Thursday 11:59 p.m., and subsequent posts by Sunday 11:59, and then take the exam by 11:59. Okay, so you might wonder, okay, what do these things look like? Well, if you go to the podcast, okay, this is essentially linked to a YouTube site. You click on the play button, and it will walk you through the material in chapter 1, and it is narrated. Okay, I just happen to have the sound off right now. Okay, but you can see it'll walk through the entire chapter, talk to you about important points. There are some embedded videos that are also in here along with my narration. Okay, so you can watch those as well. And since it's YouTube linked, there's also the possibility of downloading this directly to your computer so that you can save it as a file for later use. The PDF that you can use to take notes is here. Okay, once you click on it, it'll download to your computer, and you can open it up. Okay, and then you'll see it wherever your download folder is located, and you'll pull it up, and you can see here that for every slide there's an area to take notes. Okay, so you can do that on a hard copy, or if you like, you can open this and take notes um, using um, something that edits a PDF. Okay, you can write on it um, in a variety of programs that edit it. Okay. All right. Once you've done that, um, there's also, if you like, the color version of the PowerPoint available, and you can also download the entire PowerPoint and keep that. Okay, so this is available um, in color, right? So that you can see everything. The embedded videos don't show up, but the file will contain the embedded videos. Okay, so when you download this as a PowerPoint file, the videos will be in there, and you'll be capable of playing them. Okay. Then there is your self-assessment quiz. You hit that, you go to the quiz. Okay. It'll take you there. Right. And what we want to do is preview this. So let's see here. All right. Let's go assessment. Preview this. Collapse against properties. You'll notice that this quiz is designed so that you can't move backwards through the pages. The questions are going to be shuffled, so everybody gets a slightly different test, and it's set up to submit after 2 hours automatically. Okay. Let's see. We want to see here. Yeah, we go. Preview. Okay. So you hit preview, and you'll start the quiz. All right. And then the questions will pop up, and then they're just multiple choice. Okay. So you hit this, and it takes you immediately into the quiz. If you don't see the questions right away, all right, then what you can do is refresh the page, and the questions should show up no problem. Okay, so if I refresh the page, you should see everything. Okay. Come on. Let's refresh again. Alright, we can back out and try it again. Let's just do that. So, come in here, we'll go to the quiz. Right here, go straight there. And then preview it. Let's see what it does. Okay. Right, okay, and then if we hit start, let's just start it. There we go. Okay, so you can see here that there's a series of multiple choice questions, and there's a submit button at the bottom. Okay, I just wanted to show you that it does load. You just have to be patient. Okay, if you have problems, by all means, let me know. Okay? But you should be fine. Alright, so we go back to content. Alright. Okay, it's going to be the same setup for chapters 2 and 3. Okay, there will be podcast links available to go with each of these. And obviously there are discussion posts that you need to make, again, by the due dates. Alright, so that's basically the setup for the course as it's going to appear on Brightspace. If you have any questions, again, email me and I will respond to you within a day. Okay. I wish everybody luck. Look forward to having you in my class, and I'll see you beginning in October. Thank you.